finish with that. Here's the profile. Tends to be female, 72 to 82. Again, not everyone is in this category. Less financially literate, a high school education usually, lower income, a recent change in financial or health status, living alone, and cognitive impairment. All of these things tend to become a soup of vulnerability, if you will, that causes people to fall for this. And I can assure you that Dorothy is pretty much financially ruined as a result of this. Now there's another profile, and then I want to get onto the con man, because that's kind of interesting. It's not more uplifting, but it's more interesting. Here we also have a really good understanding of who falls for investment fraud, and it's not who you might think. Unlike the lottery victim, where it's sort of the stereotype of the vulnerable elderly person living alone, investment fraud victims tend to be like this guy, Steve Smith. And we interviewed him. He's 58, he's married, he makes quite a bit of money, he has a master's degree, and he's a stockbroker. And he's a stockbroker. And he lost $40,000 to an oil and gas scheme. And here's the scenario that makes him vulnerable, because we've seen this pattern over and over again. I asked him, Steve, you're a stockbroker, you have a master's degree in finance, how could you fall for this? He goes, well, my daughter just graduated from college, he's about to get married, I started looking at my portfolio, and I'm 7-8 years away from retirement, and I realized if I don't start doing something differently, I'm not going to be able to afford to retire. So I can do one of two things. Either I can make more money, which he says I pretty much can't, I'm making as much as I can, or I can take the money I have and make it go farther, which means taking more risks. Now he's giving conservative advice to his customers, but he himself started investing in rare stamps, gold coins. Some guy called him with an oil and gas pitch. He borrowed $20,000 to invest in this oil and gas scam.